am I the asshole for not agreeing to pay for half of a Valentine's getaway? John, you're going on a Valentine's getaway.
Yeah.
You'll be away actually when this episode comes out.
I will be away.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Depends. I'd say if they were like in a completely different
Tax
economic
bracket?
state or tax bracket or like, where they are financially in life.
Yeah.
Someone must have been like, hey, let's go stay at a 5-star hotel or resort or whatever vacation. And someone says, well, I can only really stay at a 3-star and no one wants to meet halfway.
Yeah.
So I'm going to reserve it to maybe not the asshole in this situation.
I'll go not the asshole. Let's say optimistic route. He doesn't want to pay half because they want to pay full.
Oh. Okay.
But the surprise in Josh's voice makes me know for sure that's not what this is.
Well, my surprise could be you getting it right.
Oh.
You never know.
Wow. The white man is
The
good.
white man tricks.
The white man is good. These white men know how to talk, I tell you.
All right. So over a month ago, the guy I'm seeing booked a Valentine's getaway. He said it was a present. I told him over and over that he didn't have to
crazy to say it's a present and then be like, you're not
Venmo
shipping
me.
it? Oh, God.
I told him over and over that he didn't have to do that, and I was fine with the dinner. Flash forward to today, 6 days before Valentine's. He says to me, quote, he needs half the money for the trip or he will cancel because he is feeling strapped for cash and spent too much money, some of it on a dinner last week. I thought about it, and I told him just to cancel. I feel like it's rude to change plans last minute and demand money from me. When I was under false pretenses, it was a gift. So who's the asshole here?
I think Sean said this a bunch of times. I know this is not a wedding situation, but if
At this
you
point,
cannot
John, I think
afford
you've said
the
it.
vision,
You've said it more than I've said it.
That's probably
you
true.
can't change the. Well, I mean, I'm inspired by your words, brother.
I'll take it, brother.
All right, if you can't afford the vision, you got to change the vision. All right.
Yes.
And this motherfucker can't afford the gift. He shouldn't have said that it was a gift. Some people are so caught up about buying expensive things for Valentine's Day. That's consumerism and that's freaking capitalism getting to your ass. You don't need to get something expensive for your partner. Just make sure it's memorable, it's personal, make sure it's from the heart. So,
yeah,
dude, don't fucking do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy that I said it immediately after maybe even halfway through the first sentence. You can't say it's a gift and then ask money. That's like, hey, let me take you to dinner. You get the check and you're like, actually, that is tough to look at. Can you slide me 50% of that?
You cover the tip.
No, I didn't want to eat here in the first place, actually. So, yeah, no, you're not the asshole. He's crazy for projecting. Also, that dinner that he spent a lot of money, that better have involved you. Because if that was not,
that would be crazy.
It doesn't sound like it. It doesn't sound like you spent a lot of money on us last week for a dinner. It just sounds last week at a dinner. No mention of y'all two together. So that's crazy. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just a bad look. And it sounds like if it's a week before Valentine's Day and he's asking for money, he hasn't planned it or he hasn't booked anything. Essentially.
I guess you could put it on a card and then want the money back to pay
like a hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, some places you got to pre-book before you can even, like a lot of omakase places that I've been to, you got to pre-book before.
Or put a deposit down at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah.
Either way, you can't say, I got a gift for you and then be like, ooh.
Just kidding.
I can only get half of it.
Yeah, because it's one thing if beforehand you're like, listen, this year I'm a little strapped for cash. Could we do dinner in or something like that? That's different. You're not setting them up for a 180 where you then demand money from them and
money, please.
This is a Jake and Amir skit. It's coming to my mind.
Oh, is it?
There's a similar one
where
he's just like,
the gum.
Anytime he deals with his friend Mickey, and he promises Mickey something, and he's like, "Go outside, Mickey. I'm right there, Mickey." Psych! I'm not there at all, Mickey. Something like that. You know what I mean?
It's also the gum one, I think, where he gives Jake a piece of gum, and then he's just like, "That'll be $1.50. I'm paying you for the gum."
I have no idea what's going on right now.
All right, I'll tell you this right now, John. Don't ever feel obligated to watch Jake and Amir. That is
hard.
Hundreds of episodes of
I don't even know who they
comedy. I'm pretty sure you will hate. So
yeah, that's probably true.
Is it kind of the same humor as that one guy?
I don't know if it's the same, but I just have a feeling you wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
Reddit deemed not the asshole. Coet said not the asshole. When you pay 50-50, you must both agree on the idea of a trip
Yes.
and both decide about the options. He wanted to be the one to decide, but not the only one to pay. He is not a partner, but a user. To which OP responded and said he booked it as a surprise gift, and then all of a sudden said I had to pay $700.
Damn.
Cancel that
Surprise. Here's
bitch.
a
What the
bill.
fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm good with you canceling. I don't want to pay for that.
$700 for I'm paying my own gift, bitch.
That's crazy. Oh man. It is one thing if you were like, hey, let's plan a trip together and then like talk about financing while you're playing.
That's
like,
fine.
While you're planning it and stuff like that. But yeah, just to turn 180 and be like, hey, $700 or we're not going. I'd reconsider that relationship.
Yeah, we're not going.
Get therapy.